Get money all day, get money all night. Sip my drink, ho, let's get
Yo, the
right.
world, it's your boy Ray. Ray from Ray Ray's podcast. And now, like I said, Ray Ray's Cowboys. We in the building. How about them Cowboys? Training camp is finally here. The Cowboys reported to Oxnard here today on July 20th. So we got action. We got action. What day they say for Friday after next? Bingo. We got action. We got action. Okay. Bam. So cool. So hey, real quick, pause the video. Make sure you liking, subscribing to this channel, Ray Ray's Cowboys. Also, if you like stuff outside of the Cowboys world, go subscribe to my other page, Ray Ray's Podcast. That's my more prominent page there, where I interview a bunch of different entertainers, athletes, wrestlers, help Power Rangers, business owners. So if you want some entertainment outside of the Cowboys, go subscribe to that channel. But if you all about them Cowboys, this is the channel for you. We're going to get this thing popping and rolling as we get closer and closer to the season starting on September 4th, where we take on the Trash Pigeons up in Philly and hopefully, eat a W in the words of Jameis Winston on week 1. All right. Cool. Before we get to the episode, again, make sure you like and subscribe everything. You see all the information there at the bottom. But also, let's start off with some positive words real quick. You know what? Just in case no one told you today, just know that you're beautiful, you're loved, you're needed, you're alive for a reason, you're stronger than you think. Hey, whatever it is you're going through right now, you're going to get through this. See, here on this platform, I'm glad you're alive. And most importantly, don't give up. All right. And also, go Cowboys. All right. Enough of that. Let's get into it. So Dallas is going back to Cali. Well, they're already in Cali. So, the Cowboys, we kick off everything in training camp. Everything's a go. We started off, we had that little slow season, a dry spell. We're, trying to find news and stuff to keep you ready until training camp. Well, it's here now. We ready to go. We got action. And speaking of action, the Cowboys, they've already got some action out there out in Oxnard. What they did was they're already working out some more pass rushers. They got enough already, but they're working out some more. According to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, reports the 3 pass rushers are set to work out for the Dallas. There are Detroit Lions 2022 6th-round pick James Houston, who spent last season with the Cleveland Browns. The Arizona Cardinals 2022 7th-round NFL draft pick Jesse Luketa, and Cameron Klein, who joined the Indianapolis Colts as an undrafted free agent for a brief stint with the Buffalo Bills and New York Jets. Now, one of those names is very interesting. Luketa is a former Penn State Lion standout, teammate and roommate for your one and only Micah Parsons. So that is some names to be looking out for to see, if those guys, make this training camp roster to get a spot. Maybe they take a spot from somebody, but we'll see. Dallas over the last couple of years, they've brought some guys in. They've worked out. Notably, remember Linval Joseph last year was a name they brought in during training camp. So I'm expecting them to add either another corner or defensive tackle. That's just my personal opinion, okay? But the purpose of today's episode is I'm going to tell you about some important dates that y'all should know about coming into training camp, okay? So let's start with July, okay? So today is July 20th. Like I said, the Cowboys reported to Oxnard today, okay? So let's talk about some other important dates, okay? Let's start off with Tuesday, July 22nd. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, they're going to have open practices at 11:45 a.m. That's Pacific time. So that's when they're going to be starting their practices on the 22nd, okay? On 25th of July, they're going to have Oxnard Fan Night. It's going to be brought to you by Visit Oxnard. It's going to be 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific time, okay? July 26th is going to be the opening day ceremony. Doors open at 9:15 a.m. Pacific time. And they have an open practice at 11:45 a.m. that day, okay? Cool, 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 cool. So the day everyone is looking for, which I'm giddy for, I'm gearing up for, July 27th. Open practice at 11:45 a.m. But most importantly, that's the first padded practice of training camp. That's when the nitty gritty gets down. That's when you see those position battles really start to shape up. You can get a feel for, okay, who's gonna take what position, who's gonna take what spot. How the depth chart, it's gonna starting to form out a little bit. You're gonna see who's running with your ones, your twos, and your threes, and so on and so on. You kind of get a feel for that, and I'm pretty sure Dallas was update their depth chart at that point as well too. Okay. July 28th, July 30th, another open practice they're going to be having on those 2 days, 11:45 a.m. Okay, July 31st, Heroes Appreciation Day presented by USAA with the practice at 11:45 a.m. It says practice. I don't think that's an open practice, but I'm not sure about that. But it says practice. But normally when it's an open practice, they let it know it'll be an open practice. So I'm assuming that's going to be that's going to just be a regular practice. Okay. All right. Let's dive into August here. Okay. So August 2nd, August 4th. Okay. That's going to be two open practices we're going to have. August 2nd, it's going to be at 10 a.m. August 4th, 11:45 a.m. Okay. Really cool day here. August 5th, joint open practice with the LA Rams at 2 p.m. And again, that's Pacific time. Okay. So this week is going to be a really active week. Okay. August 7th, 8th, they have two open practices at 11:45 a.m. Then our first preseason game of the preseason, August 9th, out in LA, we play Rams at 7 p.m. Central Time. That's our time zone here in Dallas, okay? August 12th and August 13th, they have two more open practices at 11:45 a.m. Pacific Time, okay? August 14th, they break camp in Oxnard and they come back home to Dallas, okay? 2 days after that, we're going to host the Baltimore Ravens at 7 p.m. Central here in Dallas at AT&T Stadium. Okay, cool, cool. So after that, August 16th, like I said, that's the preseason game. Next preseason game is going to be August 22nd. It's a Friday. Cowboys, we host the Falcons. It's going to be 8 p.m. Central Standard Time here. August 26th, it's going to be the deadline for the Cowboys to reduce their roster to 53 players, okay? Very important day, okay? August 27th. A couple of things happened on August 27th. That's the deadline for waiver claims on players that got released from other teams. So if the scouting team and coaches have been looking at other players throughout the league, that's their deadline to put claimers in for some of those guys that have been released. August 27th, also the club can start forming out the practice squad. Since the last couple of years, that practice squad has kind of been very important for Dallas because there are guys they cut uh, to get down to 53, stash them on the practice squad, and they elevate them on game days. It's a little roster manipulation they've been able to play. Dallas does it pretty well. They've been doing it for the last several years. So that is an important day, try to figure out what they do with some guys they really like. Because there's going to be a lot of guys here that's going to be on the bubble. And you can't be able to stash all those guys on your practice squad. So it's going to be very interesting, okay? So I put an asterisk on something down here at the bottom of this graphic for you. You can see it's not really super football related, but I think it's something everyone should be taking a look at. So on August 19th, the Netflix documentary series about Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys titled America's Team, The Gambler and His Cowboys. It's going to be a 10-part documentary. It's going to talk about Jerry Jones' purchase of the team, the 1990s dynasty we've had, and his impact on the NFL. That's going to be August 19th, okay? Now, we are still waiting for dates for when the Cowboys, they have those practices up at the Star for the fans. So we are still waiting for those dates to be released. When those dates get released, we'll we're gonna share that with you, so y'all attend that. I know I'm gonna be there. A couple other of my friends, like my guy, the Attack from Attack on Cowboys Live. I think we're all gonna be there. Probably our guy Terrence Parsons Jr. Some other of our friends probably gonna all be out there. So make sure y'all come hang and rock with us there for that. Speaking of Attack on Cowboys Live, make sure you be catching me here from time to time on Attack on Cowboys Live during this football season. We got some amazing stuff planned out for you. Make sure you catch up with all the videos I'm posting here. Last video we posted was about the grade ESPN gave the Cowboys. See what I graded the Cowboys offseason, and I kind of talk about all the moves Dallas has made thus far up to training camp, okay? Man, thank you for taking your time to tune in today to us. Be sure to, again, to like, subscribe, and follow all things Ray Ray's Cowboys. Also, Ray Ray's podcast. Look forward to seeing y'all soon. Hey, as always, we like to say on the show, go Cowboys, all right? Catch your boy later.
Hey, get money all day.